I'm Theo and this is What the Heck Are Armadillos? They're awesome. South American armadillos. Ancient, powerful, and occasionally hilarious creatures. Today we are going to talk about some of the most successful animals in South America, armadillos. Armadillos only have two close relatives, sloths and anteaters. Their family evolved in South America, completely isolated from the rest of the world. Apart from, there is a theory that they might be related slightly to stuff like the elephant's family, which makes a lot of sense. They developed when South America and Africa were connected, and then when they split apart, then not so much. The Armadillo family in ancient South America fit the niches of bears, rhinos, even dinosaurs like Ankylosaurus. Basically, it filled the niche of slow but mighty and tough. So, armored in the form of an herbivore or a carnivore that doesn't move all too fast and needs to use its smarts to get around. Armadillos were, and still are, the only mammals with a true carapace. Pangolins don't count, they only have scales. Not a real shell. I mean, they're still impressive, but off topic. When North America joined up, armadillos were one of the few to remain prosperous among the South American native animals, most of whom died out, because North American animals were so much better at their jobs. Which is too bad, because they didn't look half as interesting as the South American animals. They and the giant ground sloths were among the very few to remain prosperous in everything. However, ground sloths eventually shrank and went arboreal, while armadillos, though following the size change, never left the ground, except when they're scared. Then they jumped 3 or 4 feet in the air. It, apart from being hilarious, is the main cause of armadillo road death, since the jump height is just right to be hit by the bumper full force. Yeesh. Please be careful and drive slowly in places where armadillos are common. Armadillo shells are hard enough to make a bullet rich it off. One guy in Texas found that out the hard way and ended up in the hospital when the bullet hit his face. Ouch. Actually kind of nice. Good for you. Kind of poetic justice, really. The largest armadillo of all, Glyptodon, was really a mammalian ankylosaur. Seriously. It had a club on its tail, a giant shell that was completely unbreakable, and was only accessible by its lower stomach. And the only reason it went extinct at all was that it was overhunted both for its meat and its shell, which was the size of a car and could be used as a hut. It was awesome. And my friends never believed me until I found proof in the form of this picture. Glyptodons were truly the pride of the Armadillo dynasty, even going to North America for a while, though eventually dying out there too. Armadillo Predators, apart from humans, of course, who still eat armadillos in the American South. That's a terrible idea. You could get leprosy into peoples. Have always been birds, the only creatures capable of picking up an armadillo, if it was small enough, and soaring with it, only to drop it onto the rocks below, cracking the shell. However, there have been other ways that birds hunted armadillos, such as the glorious, giant terror birds. Yes, that is their real name. Is it not glorious? I love it. Who could not fly and therefore had to hunt some other way. I don't know how the shells were broken, since the birds couldn't dig pits or something like peeps. But maybe we'll find that out soon. The armadillos today have the following range, but they used to completely cover South America, spreading to North America after the Central American land bridge formed. The armadillo is nearly blind and doesn't hear really well, navigating almost entirely by smell. It does have a cry, however, kind of angry, grunting squeal. I shall now provide it. Armadillos are omnivores and eat mainly insects, but also some fruit, eggs, and rarely scavenge carrion or even hunt small vertebrates. Armadillos are one of the few animals to eat fire ants, which are not fun to be around. Do not get near a fire ant unless you have some armadillos or something like that, because then they'll eat it. They love fire ants. They're tasty. Nice peeps. Armadillo babies, they're short, but apart from being adorable, are called pups, born after a gestation period of 2 to 5 months, and are often twins. The 9-banded mothers always have quadruplets of the same gender, so either all boy or all girl. Makes it easier to choose the decor for the baby shower, I suppose. The pups are weaned fast at 2 to 4 months. At 9 to 12 months, they leave. The mommy is sad. We are all sad. Goodbye, babies. Goodbye. I'm Theo Rains, and this was What the Heck Are Armadillos? They're awesome.